time of year, it can be hard enough to get up, get all your layers on, and get out the door. But the cold weather can actually impact your ability to drive by affecting the functionality of your car.
And here today with some tips to prepare your vehicle for winter is Daniel Armbruster with AAA of Texas and New Mexico. Daniel, thank you for being with us. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
So what are some of the common problems that people often experience when they go to start their car when the temperatures drop?
Yeah, some of the top roadside calls that we see during the colder months are going to be dead batteries and flat tires. Those tend to be typical winter driving issues that we see. And certainly there are other issues like engine trouble, but most of our calls during the winter months are dead batteries and flat tires.
So given that, what are some ways that people should be prepared now before they, see that flat tire or get that dashboard warning light?
Yeah, you want to make sure that you have a trusted mechanic take a look at your vehicle, make sure it's ready for winter. You need a fully charged, healthy battery to start an engine on a gasoline vehicle. Certainly, having your charging system checked as well as your battery, if it's over 3 years old, is a good idea. The average life of a battery is 3 to 5 years, and we know that the extreme heat we see in Central Texas, as well as the cold temperatures in the winter months, can really have a negative impact on the lifespan of your car battery. Also, when it comes to your tires, about 75% of Americans are not sure how to properly check to make sure that their tires are correctly inflated and are healthy. So if you're not sure how to do that, take it to a place like Discount Tire. You can pull up, they'll check it for you for free and inspect your tires. But you really have to have healthy tires to operate your vehicle, especially on slick roadways, which of course we can see in the winter months in Central Texas.
Let's turn to windshields at this point. We didn't have this problem overnight, thankfully, but how would you suggest people handle any kind of ice covering their windshield or their windows?
Yeah, you want to use an ice scraper. Certainly there are some really bad methods out there, like never use boiling water or any type of heat source that can crack your windshield because of the sudden change in temperature. But using an old-fashioned ice scraper, a snow brush are a good idea. You really want to make sure that you have an emergency roadside kit with you in general, which includes those items for winter. But, having your windshield wipers replaced every 6 months is a good idea. And make sure that you use windshield wiper solution in the reservoir. Make sure that's filled up with solution that won't freeze when the temperatures go below freezing.
Okay, you mentioned that emergency roadside kit. What else should be in that kit so that people are prepared?
Well, you want to also make sure there's several items, but you want to make sure that you have at least a first aid kit, a basic tool kit, jumper cables, of course, if your battery should not operate. Also making sure you have food and water for your passengers, and don't forget about pets. If you're traveling with your pets, that's important too. And because it's winter, you want to make sure that you have extra blankets or extra coats should your car lose power. That way you can stay warm while you wait for help.
All very good to remember too. So we know a lot of people move from other states here to Texas. Some may deal with a lot more snow and ice than we do here, but for those of us who maybe are local to the area, what do you think is the main thing that Texans might not know to stay prepared?
Well, there's a few things. Certainly, when it comes to your tire health, a lot of people don't know how to check the tire tread. As we noted, a lot of people don't know how to do that. So one thing you can do is take a quarter. It used to be a penny, but now it's a quarter. Turn it upside down and go along the tread. And if you can't see the top of Washington's head, or if you can see the top of Washington's head, I should say, then it's probably time to replace your tires because they don't have enough tread depth, which is going to be so important, especially if we see winter precipitation, just when it comes to controlling your vehicle and maintaining control on the roadway.
Such a helpful tip and trick that really anybody can go do right now, maybe on your lunch break. Make sure those tires are ready to go. Daniel, thank you so much with AAA for such good tips and good reminders as we head into these cold temperatures. We appreciate it.
You bet. Happy holidays.
Speaking of those temperatures,